अभी साउंड का भी कंफर्म किया नहीं किया वो नहीं देखा.
Hello everyone, we are audible. Hello everyone, we are audible, right? Okay. So first of all, welcome to this webinar. Today, myself, Binal Patel, I'm education counselor at CECA, and he's a migration agent, Harmeet Saini. We will be conducting the whole seminar on early childhood and nursing program, and together we will explore the benefit of studying and doing this course, early childhood and nursing program. And before we start the session, we'll give you brief about our offices and everything. We have offices in Australia, all over the world, and overseas as well: India, Nepal, Bangladesh, Philippines, Vietnam. And we have a multiple offices in Australia as well. We have a branches in Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, Perth, Adelaide. And if you have any further queries, you can definitely contact us. And this whole session will be in English and approximately 30 to 40 minutes. And we will give you brief about early childhood and nursing program. So in between, if you have any question, you can just text us. Uh, uh, you can see the mobile number, right? Mobile number, you can WhatsApp us and you can email us as well. And we will be answering all your queries. So let's start the session. So I will be explaining everything about the courses, the requirement, the fees and scholarship, everything provided by the education provider. And the migration agent will help you with the PR pathways and visa purposes. So first of all, as we know that early childhood is a very popular and demanding course, the recent National Workforce Report found that over 21,000 educators are required in the next future. So definitely this will be the best course for the PR purposes as well, and the job perspectives, if you can see. So let's figure it out how you can enroll and how you become early childhood educator and early childhood teacher. Okay, first I'll explain the certificate, starting from certificate to master. Let's talk about certificate 3, early childhood plus diploma. This is a package course, and this all package course will finish in approximately 1.5 year or 2 years. For certificate, course duration will be 1 year, and the fee structure approximately 7 to 8 thousand for 1 year, and same for the diploma. And the English requirement is 5 band, no less than 5. And if you are onshore, if you have a visa, the institute will provide you the LLN test, that English test. If you don't have your PTI score, then you don't need to worry about that. They will provide you that own English test, LLN test, and you will get the admission in certificate 3 and diploma. This course will lead you PR as well. We have a multiple institutes provides courses in Australia in every states. So the migration agent will help you with the PR pathways after completing this course. I'll ask Harmeet sir to explain about the visa options and the skill assessment about further qualification.
Thank you, Binal. As we know that this is early childhood education is a very unique course and helpful from certificate level, diploma level to higher education, bachelor, master level. So all short of certification are eligible for PR pathways. Currently, we're talking about the certificate 3 and diploma program. So those applicants who completes cert 3 and diploma in early childhood education, uh, I'm glad to introduce that those people are still eligible to apply 485 visa and skill visas in future. Means they're eligible for 189, 190, and 491, and even they are also on the core skill list, so eligible for employer sponsor visa 482 and 186 as well in future. Uh, Let me introduce the main requirements. So For PR purpose, the only all the skill visas, they require skill assessment. They require you must have at least 65 points to qualify for EOI, and you must have the English score which is competent to lodge expression of interest. So the main requirement, how do we get the skill assessment? So when you complete diploma in early childhood, you eligible to apply provisional skill assessment as a child care center manager, which is the only occupation on medium and long term strategic list. So after getting the provisional skill assessment, you eligible to apply 485. So main assessing authority for child care center manager is AQUA, which is Australian Children Education and Care Quality Authority. Their assessment fee is around $330. So they do the provisional skill assessment to apply 485 after completing the diploma program in early childhood. And the main requirement of assessing authority is you must have age requirement less than 35, which is also the requirement of 485. And your course must be accredited, nationally approved from AQUA. And if there are two types of course available, which are AQUA certified. So one is those who complete childhood diploma on the CRICOS code CHC 50113. So with this CRICOS code, they must have 240 hours of, which is 240 hours or 40 days supervised work placement to qualify for provisional assessment. Uh, some people said, yeah, we have done this placement after qualification and we have work experience even more than that. But still, the requirement is that placement have to be the part of your diploma course and must be certified by the education provider. So if it is done during the course, then yes, after the completion of the course, you're eligible for the skill assessment. Second category is there is another code. If you complete the code under CHC 50121, in that case, you must have 280 hours or 47 days supervised work placement, which is again requirement is it must be the part of your qualification. So when you're meeting this criteria, you're eligible to file the provisional skill assessment and eligible for the 485 visa. Also have to meet the visa requirements as well for 485. So second, I said this is for 485, and if uh, you get 1 year of work experience during your 485 visa or any other work visa you have, so you also eligible for employer sponsor visa 482 and 1A6. So if you meet 1 year of work experience, you can carry forward to talk with your employer. If your employer ready to keep you, he can sponsor you for employer sponsor 482 visa, which also lead to permanent residency under TRT scheme for 186 visa. Otherwise, these are the one requirements for 485 and employer sponsor transition. Even there is one more pathway. You directly can go for 189, 190, and 190 491 as well. But you must have full skill assessment. Previously, we have done provisional skill assessment, but now for 189 or 190 or 491, we must have full skill assessment. So assessing authority aqua do the skill assessment, but occupation would be the same, not as a childcare worker. So occupation must be the same as childcare center manager. So, and main thing is the work requirement. You can get the skill assessment after 3 years of work experience. And most importantly, this 3 year work experience must be post qualification. Means when you complete your diploma, after that you have to meet this qualification for 3 years work experience, and then you'll be eligible for skill assessment. And within those 3 years, there must be the concurrency of the employment criteria. Means you have to work at least 6 months during those 3 years within the same occupation. So when you meet this criteria, of 3 year of employment, you can go for the full skill assessment, and after full skill assessment, you also qualify as a child care center manager for all skill visas as well. So now over to the Beena, and she will introduce you for further pathway of childhood education in bachelor and master qualification. Thanks,
Thank
Beena.
you. Thank you, sir. Sir explained everything thoroughly, briefly about the certificate and diploma. After completing this course, what you can do. I forgot to mention that this institutes are providing scholarship as well. So, and they have a monthly installment payment plan as well. So you don't need to pay fees upfront. They will give you the payment plan. You can pay your fees every month installment basis. So and the English requirement is 5.5 that I told you, and they have LLN test system is available. So you don't need to worry about if you don't have English or PT or IELTS score available. They will give you the admission, and the academic requirement is only year 10. Most of the institute is, except if you have completed year 10, you can still enroll in certificate 3 and diploma, and you can do your PR pathways as well. So next we will discuss about Bachelor of Early Childhood Education. Okay, Bachelor of Early Childhood Education is AQF level 7, and the duration is 3 to 4 years depending on the institutes and the university. Some universities providing 3 years of Bachelor of Education, Early Childhood Education, and some providing 4 years of Early Childhood Education. And the entry requirement is only year 12. If you have completed year 12 or equivalent, you are eligible to apply for the Bachelor of Early Childhood. And the English requirement is different from university to institute. Every institute have their own requirement, but in this case you need to provide that overall 6.5, no less than 6 band each. And the tuition fees, approximately, they are mostly all institute and universities providing 25% of scholarship, and the tuition fees for per year is approximately 20,000 to 30,000. And the another thing is the institute and university providing the supervised teaching, that is 40 to 120 hours, and the intake available is February, March, July, and October. But I must say that you have to apply early to secure your seats, because this is a very popular and demanding course. So if you're planning to enroll in November or October intake, you should start enrolling yourself. You should start submitting your application. If you're still doing your certificate 3 and diploma course, you can still apply for the Bachelor of Early Childhood. That I am going to finish my course in July, or sorry, in August or September. I'm submitting my application for the Bachelor of Early Childhood. You will get a credit transfer as well. It's all a pathway course. So this is a very popular course, and mostly universities providing scholarship. I will ask Sir to explain you about the PR pathways and the what visa pathways we can apply for after completing this Bachelor of Early Childhood. Over to you, Sir.
I think Beena, if we explain the master program and early childhood
Okay, all together.
education
Okay,
as
okay,
well, so
okay.
yeah,
Then
that
Sir
would be
will
great.
explain the PR pathways.
Because PR, yeah, skill assessment pathway is same for all
Okay,
these
okay,
courses.
okay,
Yeah.
sure. So this is a bachelor. I have explained 3 to 4 years degree. Fees is approximately 20 to 30,000. Scholarship is available 25%, and we can move forward to master and graduate diploma for early childhood. So if this first we can explain the graduate diploma for early childhood, then we go for a master. So if you have a completed bachelor degree from overseas from any field or in Australia, you can directly apply for the graduate diploma for early childhood education. This is a course of duration is 1 year, and the English requirement is overall 7, no less than 6. Some institutes still provide exemption. If you are from English speaking countries, they will give you the exemption as well. Tuition fees is approximately 20 to 30,000 per year, and scholarship is 35%. It's depending on the institute and university. Mostly the university is providing 25% of scholarship. And for the 485 visa holders, this is a great opportunity. If you are applying for the 485 visa and you have a 3 years of or 2 years of 485 visa, you can still do your course online. Some university and institute will provide online classes for the 485 visa holders or employer sponsor visa holders. So if you are not a student, You can still do this course and go for a PR pathways. The intake available is February, March, July, and October. This is very popular. So if you are still planning to apply for November intake, start submitting your application. Just contact us if you have any queries. We can submit your application. Later on, you can submit your PT or IELTS if you don't have your current PT score and you're planning to appear for the PT next week or next week, then definitely you can start applying for this course. And let's move forward about, and we can discuss about the master. Sorry, just give me 2 minutes. Okay.
Just use that.
So, Master of Early Childhood Education. This is the duration of 2 years course. The entry requirement: you must have a bachelor degree in any field. You can still enroll. The English requirement is different from institute to institute. For example, if you are on a student visa, and if you're changing course or something, so they will give you the PR pathways, the graduate diploma of early childhood leading to master of education if you are not eligible directly to master of early childhood. So if you have completed a bachelor degree in any field, they can give you the PR pathways, that you can enroll in graduate diploma of early childhood leading to master of early childhood. So what in that case, what you can do, you can complete your graduate diploma of early childhood 1 year, and the master of early childhood, you will get a credit transfer of 1 year, so you will definitely go in a second year of master course. So this is a very good option for the people who looking for teaching career, and the duration is 2 years if you are going for a whole master of early childhood course. And the requirement that I've told you, that bachelor degree in any field, and English requirement is depend on institute, but most of the institute will ask for overall 7, no less than 6.5. They will give you still admissions, and the tuition fees is approximately 20 to 25 45,000 per year, but it's depend on which university or which institute you are going. And university will provide you 25% of scholarship. They will also provide you higher education, higher achievement scholarship as well. If you got your bachelor degree and diploma degree and you got higher achiever, then they will give you the more discount, more scholarship available. It's depend on university and institute. So when we apply, we definitely will try to apply for the basic scholarship and the higher achiever scholarship as well if you have a good qualification previously. And the visa option available are, definitely you can apply for the 485 after completing this master degree. And the intake available is February, March, July, or October. This is a very popular course, and the universities, mostly the universities, will provide you scholarship. So try to apply as soon as possible. If you still don't have your PT or IELTS score, then still you can apply. You can later submit. They will give you the conditional offer letter. Please try to contact us if you have any question. Now, sir will explain about the PR pathways after completing this bachelor, graduate diploma, and master degree. Over to you.
Thanks, Binal. So Binal explained you the main requirements of this course, either it is bachelor level, master level, or early childhood graduate diploma level. She give you detailed information. Just I give you some brief. So how to become a early childhood teacher in Australia. So basically, you must have 4 year of tertiary level education or higher. That education could be in any field, but out of those 4 year, 1 year must be in early childhood education. So, for example, you're doing bachelor degree in early childhood education, then there is no need for anything else. So after doing this qualification, you'll be eligible to work as a early childhood teacher in Australia. But suppose you have some overseas qualification or your even Australian qualification in different stream, you have done bachelor in management, bachelor of science, or bachelor of IT, anything. In that case, you only have to do 1 year graduate diploma to become an early childhood educator. So Biren already explained the requirement to do that diploma, which you have to prove the English proficiency, and uh, that's the main requirement to enroll, and you must have a visa available to study this course in Australia. Uh, Otherwise, if you have you want to go on master level program, you can do early childhood education or master level as well. Thirdly, if you have even you have already done bachelor and master and now you are on 485 visa, still you can study this course. 1 year graduate diploma of early childhood means you must have 1 year of early childhood education to be qualified to become a early childhood educator in Australia. Now, the same AQUA is again the assessing authority. After getting the qualification, you must have skill assessment to apply the PR visas in Australia. Either you go for 186, either you go for 189, 190, or 491. It is the requirement is you must have skill assessment in this occupation. So the good news is there is no work experience required because placements are already conducted while doing either you doing your uh, bachelor, masters, or graduate diploma in the same field. When you're doing in the same field, so placements are there. So you don't need to do any further work experience to be qualified for skill assessment. Uh, so the only requirement is your course must be AQUA nationally approved in early childhood education. And English language, there is no English language requirement if you have conducted at least 1 year of early childhood education in Australia or even New Zealand, Ireland, Canada, UK, or USA. Anywhere, if you studied 1 year, you don't need to go for English test. Otherwise, if not from this country, your education, then you have to go for English test, which is requirement is 8877, means 8 in speaking and listening and 77 in reading and writing. So you have to qualify to go for the skill assessment criteria. So after getting skill assessment, you don't need, as I said, no need of work experience. You directly can lodge your expression of interest. And if we go on previous records, so early childhood teacher got invitation even started from 65 points, 70 points in the previous 2023. And 2024 stat shows the people get the invite on 70, 75 points or even 80 points. So, but still in Australia, a lot of early childhood teachers, secondary school teacher, primary school teacher, the requirement is throughout Australia, even all these states required. So if you don't have work experience in a particular occupation, you qualified, you have done you are from the IT background or any other background and not able to get the job in your occupation, then better to improve your qualification towards the educa- education side. So go and get this qualification and do your skill assessment, and probably if you're lucky we get the invite for skill visas. Otherwise, even if you are qualified teacher and working in this field, you have a particular time of work experience, and you also eligible for employer sponsored visas as well. So these are the benefit of this early childhood education. Now over to Veena.
Thank you, sir. So, sir explained everything thoroughly and briefly about the PR pathways. I forgot to mention that the Bachelor of Education, Early Childhood Education, we have Icon Institute, Excelsia. They are providing very good scholarship. So please do contact us if you have any questions. We are here to help. And you can see our email on the screen. You can just email us that we are looking for education or migration advice. We have a migration and education expert. They will contact you and we will process your file very fast. Okay, now we will discuss about nursing program. Okay. Nursing is another a good occupation which will leads to PR. That we all know that nursing is very demanding since last 10 years, and over next 10 years definitely Australia will require 10,000 plus nurses in
Yeah, even we
Australia.
can say always in demand.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. So definitely it's a good occupation, and there is different PR pathways as well, and you will get invite in very low points. So we will explain about the inter requirement for the nursing, and we'll start from diploma nursing. So for diploma, I think it's not mentioned here, but we'll start from diploma nursing. So if you are not from nursing background or a medical background, don't worry about that. You can start enrolling yourself in a diploma nursing. The course duration will be 1.5 year or 2 years, and after completing this course you can eligible to apply for enrolled nurse PR, and the duration will be, as I told you, 1.5 year or 2 years. The fees is approximately 25,000 to 30,000, and they will provide you the payment plan as well. The institute and university will provide the course will be accredited from the EFRA. So after completing this course, you can directly apply for the skill assessment. And another is, so sir will explain about the diploma nursing, PR pathways, and the visa options. So then we will go for a Bachelor of Nursing and Master of Nursing course.
I think better you explain both bachelor and
Everything?
master,
Okay.
because
Okay.
assessment criteria, PR criteria is
It's
same
all
for
similar.
all this.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
because
all good, sir. Thank you. Okay, so diploma nursing, that I've told you that every state have that diploma nursing course. They will provide you course in 1.5 year or 2 years, and the duration is already explained. Fees is approximately 25 to 30,000. Wherever you are in Australia, you can apply for the diploma nursing course. And if you don't have a similar background from nursing or medical background, you can still go for this course. And the English requirement is definitely a 7 each, but the new English requirement has been introduced by the NMBA, and which is overall 7, no less than 7. But if you have IELTS or PTE, and if you have 6.5 in writing, then still you are eligible to apply for the diploma nursing as well. And it's a course will be credited, so definitely after 1.5 year you will be apply for the skill assessment as an enrolled nurse. So this is the all about diploma nursing. And for the bachelor of nursing, it's AQF level 7, and the duration will be 3 years, full 3 years. If you have completed diploma nursing, they will give you the credit transfer, and the course duration will be approximately 1.5 year or 2 years. You don't need to study whole course again, because you have completed diploma. There will be a pathway, that diploma leading to bachelor of nursing, that some university and institute will provide. But if you have completed your diploma nursing from the institute and you are going for the bachelor of nursing with the university, then definitely they will give you the credit transfer. And the English requirement is always the same for the nursing, that overall 7, no less than 7. But if you have 6.5 in IELTS, they will accept your application, because this is a new English requirement. You make sure that you check English requirement with the institute, that because some university or some institute have their own another requirement for the English requirement. Okay, and the scholarship they are providing is 25%. Mostly the university will provide 25% of scholarship, and the intake available is February, July, and some university will provide you October intake. But this is a very popular course that I have told you. One of our student completed the diploma nursing in July, and he didn't get the admission in February intake because he applied late. So if you are in a last year of diploma nursing, or if you are going to finish this course in October or November, start submitting your application for the Bachelor of Nursing for next year, February or July, whatever intake you have, if you are looking for, because the seats are getting full very soon, and university will assess the application very thoroughly. So if you are doing diploma nursing and looking for seeking credit transfer, they will give you the credit transfer, but before that they will give you the conditional offer letter. You can apply for the conditional offer letter, and you can secure a seats. So this is all about Bachelor of Nursing. Every state has a similar requirement. Every university has a similar requirement for the English, but definitely the intake will be the different. Some university have a February, July intake available, or some university have November or October intake is available. The University of Notre Dame recently introduced. They have a November intake. IHM, they have a November intake available, but still you have to check if their seats are full or not. But try to submit your application as soon as possible, because Bachelor of Nursing is very demanding. And believe it or not, next year February or July intake is start getting full for Bachelor of Nursing. So if you have completed diploma nursing, you can start submitting your application for the Bachelor of Nursing next year. And if you're still looking for that, I'm going for a Bachelor of Nursing next year, I will apply next year, you won't get a seat. So try to apply your offer letter, submit your application. At least you will be in that pool. And if the application, some universe, some institute, or some applicants won't accept the offer letter, you will get the seats. So this is all about nursing. And after completing this Bachelor of Nursing, you will be eligible to apply for the FR registration as a registered nurse. And sir will explain later on that what are the requirements. First, we talk about Master of Nursing. Okay, for Master of Nursing, it's all 2 years course. Duration will be 2 years. The entry requirement is bachelor degree in any discipline, any course. If you have completed, but the most important thing is you have to apply early, because some university have the only 1 year, only one intake in a year. So February or July. University of New England, they have a October intake available. They still have a seats available. If you are still looking for Master of Nursing in University of New England, do contact us. We have uh, submitted the application and they are still issuing the offer letter. So if you are on a 485, 3 years of 485 you are getting, and you get to enroll in Master of Nursing, then definitely University of New England, they have intake available for this year. Otherwise, there will be a next year intake, and some university don't have the 2026 intake. They are still accepting application for 2027 intake. So try to submit your application as soon as possible. And English requirement is all similar. Overall 7, no less than 7. But if you still have 6.5 in writing, they will still accept your application. And the mostly university and institute will provide you the clinical training. And definitely this is a job ready course. So definitely you, if you are studying nursing, then you will definitely get a job. And the tuition fees will be approximately 30 to 45,000 per year. The intake available that I've told you, that February or July, but some university only have only 1 year intake, only one intake in a year. And outcome is similar. Registered nurse, after completing this 2 years of nursing, Master of Nursing, you can eligible to apply for the registration with the AFRA as a registered nurse. And now sir will guide you through the PR pathway. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Vinal. So Vinal described how this healthcare industry is always in demand, even throughout the world. Not even in Australia, it is throughout the world, and especially in Australia. Today we discussing about the nursing program, which is highly in demand, and Vinal explained how quickly the seats are filling and how many seats left. Even still, they're doing the registration for 2027, even following
Yeah.
year. So that's how you can see that how this course is in demand and how many nurses and this healthcare worker required in Australia. So anybody who want to work as a nurse in Australia, there are two pathway: either as an enrolled nurse or either as a registered nurse. So for enrolled nurse, if you qualified as a diploma level of courses, then you qualify for the enrolled nurse program. Uh, if you have bachelor level or master level qualification, you can register as a registered nurse in Australia. Uh, so NMAC is the assessing authority, which is Australian Nursing and Midwifery Accreditation Council. But before going to NMAC, the main thing is after completion of your nursing qualification, you must be registered with APRA, which is the Healthcare Registration Authority for health worker in Australia. So, in order to register with APRA, so the main requirement is you must have qualification in nursing sector, either diploma level, either uh, bachelor or master level. Then, after the completion of that qualification, they check your qualification. If you have any work experience, for example, some people do some work experience overseas if they overseas qualified. So, APRA is the authority. They register you as a nurse. Before that registration, you can't work as a nurse in Australia. So there are two pathways to register with APRA. Either you gain nursing qualification from Australia or country like New Zealand, Canada, Hong Kong, Ireland, USA, UK, or even they also introduced two more countries, Singapore and Spain as well. If you qualified and registered as a nurse in this country, you can directly convert your registration in Australia with APRA. Second pathway, you must, if you are overseas qualified, don't have any Australian or New Zealand qualification or those eligible country qualification, in that case you have to pass the certain test which is called NCLEX and OSCE test. So when you pass those tests, then you'll be eligible to register with APRA to work as a registered nurse in Australia. So now on both cases, we discuss enrolled nurse and registered nurse. So both courses are on the PR list. When you do diploma of nursing, that is on the short-term stream. So you're eligible for 190 visa and regional provisional 491 visa. Uh, you're also eligible for employer-sponsored visas if you have work experience in that sector. For 482 visa, like you must have at least 1 year of work experience, and for 186 visa, you must have at least 3 years of work experience to be eligible to apply. So, but if you have done bachelor level qualification and you got registered with APRA, and then you want to do proceed on PR pathway, then you must qualify for the first of all point scale for skill visa. Especially, you must have at least 65 point. You meet the English requirement. You meet the skill assessment requirement, and then apply expression of interest. And when you be invited, you can apply either of visa, for whatever visa you've been invited for, like 190, 491, or 189. So all visas are available for registered nurses or midwiferys. Uh, the main thing is the skill assessment after doing this course. The good thing is you don't have to go for any work experience straight after getting the Australian qualification. You got registration with the APRA, and same time you got skill assessment from the NMAC as well. But you have to meet the English requirement with NMAC, so they need 7 each to be qualified for the skill assessment. Uh, they also do, if you want to assess your work experience as well. For example, some people worked, for example, 2 year or 1 year, so they assess that work experience as well. Uh, but if you don't have work experience, still you can get the skill assessment on the basis of your bachelor or master level qualification, because during that qualification you go for the placement, you go for the 800 hours something placement to qualify for that course, and then qualify for the registration, then qualify for the skill assessment. So these are the main requirements, just the English test and your qualification. If you are overseas qualified, then you must have you pass the OSCE and class examination, and then register with APRA. Then you can get the skill assessment from NMAC. So there are two types of assessment, like modified skill assessment and full skill assessment. So modified are those if you registered with APRA uh, or midwife APRA as a registered nurse or midwifery in Australia or New Zealand. So it is for those people. Second is the fee for skill assessment is 395 for this one. Uh, the second one is full skill assessment. So if you got registration, for example, in the country like Canada, Hong Kong, Ireland, USA, UK, another two countries recently added from July 2025, so which are Singapore and Spain, you still transfer your registration directly to Australia with APRA, and then get full skill assessment from NMAC if you got registered from this country. So that's how we can get the skill assessment. There are fees. The registration fee for NMAC for full skill assessment is 595 instead of 395 as tell for the modified skill assessment. And then after getting the skill assessment, you're eligible to apply expression of interest for as a registered nurse or enrolled nurse. And then you get the invitation either either visa based upon your point scale. You may be invited for 190, you may be invited for 189 directly, or 491 if you're working in a regional area or somewhere outer in Australia. Depends upon your point, what ROI means, registration of interest, or EOI you applied for. Uh, from the previous stat, we can see that the registered nurses were invited at 65 points back in 2020 to 2022, and then even to 2023, uh, even for the 189 visa. And then because most of the people then rush towards to have this course, and the scale is bit raised since last invitation round, as we see. uh, it was around 70 to 75 point uh, for 189, and 190 it was around, yeah, 75 to 80 in the recent invitation round held in uh, early 2025, and November, December 2024. So even the current trend, we can see that there are still shortage of healthcare worker and nurses throughout the Australia, and this occupation will always in demand. So, but yeah, point scale may rise a little bit from 70 to 80, but still you will find a lot of invitation for nurses, especially the registered nurses one. Uh, my advice is, if you are registered nurse and you lost your expression of interest, so before starting of the next invitation round, because seat allocation is not disclosed yet, so maybe start end of this month or next month. So who knows? Depends upon government policy when they give the seats allocation to the various states. Uh, so my suggestion is, just try to increase your point as much as you can. If you are currently sitting at 70 point, 75 point, try to increase it. You can increase by either repeating your English test, so, or either you can do nati or something. If you have a partner, your partner give you the full point, or even at least gets a 5 point from your partner for the English. So that's how, try to maximize your point to have the chance of invitation in the next invitation round. So good luck for everyone who already get registered, or you already enrolled in this course and going to qualify recently in the next coming months or year. So this is all about nursing. So how can we proceed with the qualification? How can we proceed with the PR pathways? And similarly for early childhood education, as Beenal described. So both of these courses always in demand. Don't think like a lot of people are going in early childhood. So, but so these are the occupation. They always evergreen and always in demand in Australia. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you, sir. So, as sir explained you everything thoroughly and briefly, so as per my knowledge, sir, getting admission in nursing is more, will take more efforts rather than
Correct.
getting a
Correct.
rather getting an invitation.
Yeah, the PR is easy, but getting enrollment is
Admission
correct.
is
This is
exactly,
because some people struggle with the English requirements. It
exactly,
is
exactly,
seven each, and
exactly.
yeah,
And they won't get an intake or something, or so
yeah,
they will get
yeah. Seats are limited.
six are
Yeah,
limited.
correct.
So
So yeah, if you're going to enroll for this course, do hurry up,
yeah,
and yeah, talk with your education provider, talk with your counselor,
yeah,
or you can have a chat with us anytime. Our number are displayed on the screen. So uh, just have a chat with the education counter, Beenal, or if you have any migration query, you can have a chat with me as well, or send us through our Facebook page. So we will try to answer as soon as possible for all your questions.
yeah, sure. And we were explained everything thoroughly. We have a Southern Cross University, University of Wollongong, and CDU. They will provide Bachelor of Nursing and Master of Nursing as well. So do contact us, and please make sure that you have to submit your application to multiple university or institute. Don't stick to one university. Try to submit your application in one or two universities. So they will assess your application based on your profile, and they will give you the offer letter. So this is very demanding course, and try to enroll yourself first. That's all we talk about, that enrolling yourself in a Bachelor of Nursing or a master of nursing, it's a very, very important. Definitely, if you are a registered nurse or enrolled nurse, you will get a PR. Not today, but definitely tomorrow, definitely you will get a PR and you will get the invitation. So that's all about the session, and we have included everything that we can. So if you have any question, you can just email us or you can contact us. The contact number is mentioned. Please let us know if you have any questions. We are here to help, and we'll process your file as soon as we you contact us.
Yeah, even you can directly approach our nearest office. Our offices
Exactly.
are all around throughout the Australia. In Melbourne, we are on Collins State, Bay State, Sydney, Harris Calf, and Brisbane, Perth. So everywhere our offices are. So you can contact us anywhere.
Yeah. And the mobile number is also mentioned. You can just WhatsApp us on this number, and our migration agent and education counselor will help you and guide you through your PR journeys. And we are here to help you. Just contact us if you have any questions. And let's conclude this session. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. And we will be giving you more insightful information about the education and the migration. Stay tuned, and thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for your time,
Thank you,
guys. So
everyone.
thank
Thank
you,
you.
everyone.
Thank you.